Hey guys, Omar here. We are in Montclair, New Jersey at a little sort of flower park called the Presby. And every year the irises bloom here, the flowers, and people come stroll around and take terrible pictures with their phone. So I came at the worst possible time to sort of show you a couple techniques, a couple of tricks you can use if you're gonna photograph flowers at the worst possible time of day. Now, the first thing you could do is just shoot with the sun. Sometimes that looks great. You're gonna get good colors. You're gonna get harsher shadows, but sometimes it looks totally fine, especially if you edit it all dramatic. The second thing you could do is use a little umbrella. This is a Westcott tiny umbrella that fits in your bag. The shaft collapses on it, so you could throw it in a bag in case you wanna create your own shade. So that's technique number 2. And the third technique is we are going to use an FJ80. We're actually going to use a flash to create flower photography that's maybe a little bit more artistic, a little bit make you stand out over all these iPhone shooters. All right, so let's go. All right, got a little interesting action here. I don't like these shadows, so we might use the umbrella, but yeah, I think there's a super close-up composition here, something artsy. Let's try it with full sun first. Now, I think when you're shooting this close, you really have to stop down your aperture. So for example, this is f4, and you could either choose this little caterpillar stamen stuff over here, or this other cool little temple thing going on in the back. But if we go to f11, let's go to f11 here. Another technique is you guys can crop in later, especially at 45 megapixels. So if you want more in depth, you can pull back just a bit, take something at f11, let's just say, and then you can crop in later. And you like my little budget setup here? Westcott umbrella, a little, what is this, Magmod mount for flashes, and then just a junky little stand. It's not very stable, but at least I can hold it. And it works, you see? Here it is with no sunlight, just so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, now for some interest, I'm just gonna use the Westcott FJ80 to sort of control the light a little bit more. And now I'm just gonna put a trigger on my camera and shoot the FJ80. Now, my settings for the flashes, my shutter speed, I wanna get it down to 250, which is the sync speed for this camera. Then use my aperture and sort of, I'll change my distance to the subject to control power. So the closer I get, the softer things will be. Sorry, little guy, sorry. If I get closer, things will be softer, but I have to lower the power, or I can move the light around too in my hand. So let's have some fun with flash. And we have what is this called? There's the 24 to 120 lens. And what's great about this lens is if you don't have a macro lens, you don't need a macro lens. Now this lens gets super, super close, which is great. And the good thing about shooting flowers or any macro is you gotta shoot everything at, f8 anyway, 5.6. You gotta stop down your aperture. So that's not a problem with this lens. Okay, this is 24. And this is 120. Those leading lines in there. See how that looks? Use our body this time instead of the umbrella. And we're going in. You just gotta try to shoot around the people too. Make it seem like you're all alone and not with this guy. This one's kind of nice here, guys. Maybe we can use flash on this guy. Wow, look at that, that's pretty right there. Let's just try natural light first. Okay, let's try the umbrella a second. So we go from that to this. You also want to make sure you get the ground and everything, but I'm gonna raise my ISOs and set my settings up for a nice even shot. Okay, I did flash, but I had to shoot at like f16, so I'm gonna try a little high-speed sync here. See if the FJ80 can do it. Super cool with the light. I did notice that one time the Nikon didn't really read out. I saw kind of some stripes or something. Anyway. Apparently there's a little photography exhibit here. We're gonna check it out. Look at this print. Of course we gotta check it. Oh, you are my muse. How nice that is. So let's do all of them. We'll finish with this guy. We'll do bright sun, then we'll do the umbrella, and then we'll play with flash. Cool, cool, cool. Let's do it. Dun dun, dun dun. By the way, with high-speed sync, you can control your exposure with shutter speed, unlike shooting non-high-speed sync. So the first picture I took of this was a little bit too fast, the shutter speed, so it was dark. Instead of changing ISO or my aperture or the flash power, I just lowered the shutter speed a little bit and we got a better exposure. You like? Let me know if that was helpful. I'll see you guys next time.